So guys, I want to do a breakdown if Billy Joe and Chris Eubank were to fight again. What would happen? I think it's a good fight. I think it would definitely be an exciting fight. A fight that I would make, Billy Joe a massive favourite in. I still think, Eubank showed signs of improvement. And like I said, not taking anything away from his performance, but, De Gale was completely shot. And I think, his performance got made to look very good because of how poor De Gale was. And what I mean by that is that he looked so dominant against a guy that like I said, just didn't have it anymore. He just didn't have it anymore. He didn't have it in his legs. He looked like he didn't know what to do. I don't think his body, since he come back from the Badu Jack fight, he should have, I think his career was probably over then. I think he was damaged very badly in that fight. He was injured very badly. He had several injuries, and, he come back and he wasn't the same fighter. He lost to Truax in a fight which he really struggled in against a guy that he shouldn't really be struggling in against. And then even this fight, most people had him as a favourite. And again, he got beat. So, yeah, I don't want to talk too much about De Gale. But, we saw what happened with De Gale. But in terms of Eubank Saunders, I still think there's a lot of flaws in Eubank's game. And I think Eubank's style plays into Billy Joe's hands. I don't know what Eubank can do in order to beat Billy Joe. I think the thing is with Billy Joe, I think the Billy Joe that fought Lemieux, if that Billy Joe turns up, it's going to be hard for Eubank, because Eubank's still the same fight. I still see the same weaknesses. Yes, he had an improved performance, but again, you've got to look at when you're winning a fight, of course, it's going to look like you've improved, but you have to look at the guy in front of you and how he was performing as well. De Gale, like I said, wasn't performing that well. He didn't look like he had anything left in the tank, whereas Billy Joe Saunders is going to be boxing, slick boxer, moving side to side and making it Eubank's life very difficult. And Eubank still is very frustrating to watch, because you're like, let your hands go, but he doesn't really let his hands go a lot. He's not ruthless. He needs to be a bit more ruthless. I think he can beat Saunders. I think he can beat Saunders, but I think the problem is he doesn't have that ruthlessness. He doesn't go in for the kill. If he had gone in for the kill last night, he would have stopped James De Gale easy. But he doesn't let his hands go enough. He's not as bad as Broner, but sometimes he's frustrating. He is frustrating watching him. He doesn't let his hands. He's so fast, and he's got such fast combinations. He needs to let him go more. I don't know why he doesn't throw as much. Even in the Groves fight at times, he wasn't throwing as much. He doesn't throw enough punches for me. I think with his style and with his limited boxing ability, he needs to be throwing more punches, more volume. And that's what he's got to do against Saunders, because he ain't going to win a boxing fight against Saunders. I'm 100% certain about that. Don't think Saunders is going to fight like De Gale. Saunders is at his peak, and he's slick. And it's a completely different ballgame. Eubank's going to have to put pressure on him. He's going to have to close the gap and just suffocate him. A lot more than what he did. If he fought the way he did against De Gale, he gets beat. He needs to suffocate him a lot more than what he did to De Gale. A lot more, because Saunders will box his ears off. He has to get close and make it an ugly, horrible fight in order for him to win that fight. Because in terms of a boxing fight, Billy Joe Saunders will outclass him all day long. So if Eubank gets more ruthless, closes a gap, makes it a horrible, ugly fight, gets in Billy Joe Saunders' face, not allow Billy Joe to box, then Eubank has a great chance in that fight. But if he fights the way he did yesterday, even though it was a good performance against De Gale, I think he gets beat. So I think he's got to close the gap a lot more. He's got to get into Billy Joe's face, not let Billy Joe work. Otherwise, he's going to get beat again. And this time he'll get beat convincingly against Billy Joe Saunders. But yeah, guys, leave your thoughts. I personally think that Billy Joe Saunders would beat him. I think he has got ways of winning, but I don't know whether he has it in him to fight that way in order to beat Saunders. So I would make Billy Joe Saunders quite a big favourite in that fight. What do you guys think? Leave your thoughts, guys. And guys, remember to please like, share and subscribe to my channel. I'll see you guys in the next video.